Hey guys, welcome back once again. In this video, I am going to show you how to do CRUD operation with Firebase database, which will help you to work with Node application like Firebase with Angular application or Firebase with React application. So let's get started. First of all, we will create a Firebase project. So now type here Firebase google.com. You can get this link in description of this video. As you can see here, I have this option go to console and get started. So you can click on either of them. So let's click on get started. And here you can see couple of projects. So if you are coming for the first time, you may not have this project. Okay. Then here click on create project. Okay. So here you have to give your project name and create a project. So already I have been created. So I am not going to create new project. Now, so you will get something like this. Okay. From here, you have to create a database. Okay. So as you can see here left side, I have couple of options in my project. So here database. So click here. Okay. So for the first time, it will ask for the creating a database. It will give you a page where you can create a database. So create on create database, and it will ask you for the rules. So you have to select second option for the testing. Okay. And now click on OK. After that, you can see this interface. Now we are ready to go. We have Firebase project. We have created our database as well. Okay. Now let's create a Node application. And I have this folder called Node. From here, open your terminal and type here yarn init and pass flag yes. Hit enter. So this will create package.json for me. Now, so here we need to install Firebase dependency. So let's add yarn add Firebase. Okay. So let me install this one. It will take some time. So once it will be done, I will be back. As you can see here, it has been done right now. So now let's go to this file. As you can see here, I have this index.js in main. So we need to create here index.js file. So here we have to click and create index.js. Okay. And now let's write some console. So console.log, and we can write here it's working. Okay. We are checking. That's it. So here I need to write node index.js. Okay. So as you can see here, I am getting this message. Now the first thing what we have to do, we have to import Firebase from the Firebase. So now let's call it as const require Firebase. Okay. Now we have this package. Now let's come to the project. Okay. And from here just click on setting. You can see here project setting. Click on this. Okay. Now scroll down and you will get this configuration. You have to copy this config file from up to here. Okay. Copy this and paste it inside this file. Now I can store inside a DB. So const DB equal to this file. Okay. Now our application is connected with Firebase database. So in order to use that database, we need to write here firestore. So first of all, let's store a user inside a database. So let's create a function called add user. So const add user. Okay. And now as of now we will hardcode all the values and we will check it's getting inserted or not. So db.collection, and this collection is going to take a string value that can be your table name or bucket. Okay. So here you can provide users and dot we are going to add, and here we need to pass a object. So let's define user object. So user object have to be name. Okay. So provide some name. Okay. The next, it is going to have age. So 12, and next one it is going to have phone number. So phone and we can provide. Okay, and next address. Okay, so inside address is also one object. So inside that I need to write here, define flat number, so 10, and location, let's call it as India. Okay, now let's break this line here. Okay, now we have defined. Now I can write here, then everything went right, so I can write here response console.log. I can print a message here, so user added successfully. Okay, if something went wrong, so I can write here catch. I can handle in catch block, and here error. Okay, so here we can print console.log. Okay, now let's call this function. So here we need to call this add user. Okay, so add user. Now let's save it and execute this. As you can see here, I am getting user added successfully. Okay, let's go to the database and check whether this user has been added or not. Come here, click on database. Okay, and you can see here I have this user. Inside user, this is the ID, and here age is 12, name, and we have this data. Okay, so we have added our data successfully. Now what we wanted to do, I will not pass this from here. Okay, so I can get this here user object, and I can copy this, and I can mention this user, means whatever the user I will pass, it will add to that. Okay, so I will pass from here now. Okay, so let me do once again. So let me do Vikas 2 and do some modification 20 and from India. Let me execute once again. So as you can see here, user added successfully. Let's verify. So you can see here I have second record as well, so it is going to generate automatic this ID. We don't have to do. Okay, we are able to add user. But what if we wanted to add with our ID? So in that case, you need to pass here another one parameter. Okay, so you can do doc, and here you can specify your ID. So suppose I am passing 1. Okay, and now here instead of add, I need to write set. Okay, so this document will set to the particular this ID. This is the meaning of this. Okay, so now let me execute and have a look. So stop it and execute once again. Okay, so user added successfully. Now as you can see here, I got this ID as a 1 and with the same data. Okay, so we have seen how to set custom ID of the particular object. So now let's go with the previous approach only. Now we are done with the add user. Next thing, we need to write a function for get all users. So I can write here const, let's close this one, get all users. Okay, so this will not take any parameter, and this is going to return me all the users. So db dot collection name, and that collection name is users dot get is a function which is going to return me documents. So get dot then, and here response. Okay, and what I will do with this response, I need to write response, and this is going to give me a multiple documents. So I need to write docs and dot, I need to map with the every data. Okay, so this map will give me a single data. I can write here arrow function. Okay, and what can I do here, doc dot data. Okay, and data is a function here. and now finally I will store into a variable. So let's call it as users. Okay, now let me print this one. So console dot log users. Okay, let me call this function here. Okay, so as you can see here, we have 3 objects. Let's check we are getting or not. So we have this error, and what is the error we are getting here? User is not defined. Which user is okay, so I need to write here provide users. Okay, so here let me stop it and execute once again index.js. So as you can see here, I am getting the data. Okay, so I have this array, and inside array 3 objects I have. Okay, but you might have noticed one thing. So I am not getting the ID. Okay, so I am getting the data, it's perfectly fine, and how we have stored, we are getting like that, but I am not getting ID. So for that I need to do here something. So I need to add this bracket, curly bracket. Okay, so curly bracket, bracket, and the next thing what I have to do, so get this doc dot ID. Okay, and I will spread this object, and I will assign this value to ID. That means this doc dot ID will give me the ID, and I am assigning to the ID. Okay, if you want to learn more about the spread operator, you can check my video. So I have given link in description of this video. So what I am doing here, I am assigning this, I am getting this ID and assigning here. Okay, now let's save it and execute once again. So as you can see here, I have this ID right now. Okay, so we have added this ID as a 1, so we are getting ID, and this is auto generated ID. Okay, so we are able to fetch data as well. Now let's comment this one. I want to get a user by ID. So how can I do that? So let's create a function called get user by ID. Okay, and this is going to get a ID, and now what we can write, dv dot select the collection. So we have collection users. Okay, and now what can I do? I can provide here doc. Okay, so doc means the document. I am pointing to the document, and this document I will provide here ID. Now it will filter the particular document, and I need to get it, so I need to call get. Okay, get function, and after that I can write here then. Okay, and here response, and in response I will get here. So let me do console log. So console log to the response dot data. Okay, and data is a function here, then only I will get the data. So let me call this function and pass ID as a 1. Save it and execute this. So you can see we are getting here one data, and this is a single data, right? Because we are trying to find a single user, and this is still I am not getting ID here as well. So I need to do same thing what we did here. Okay, so I can write. Okay, now let's save it and execute once again. So you can see here I am getting this ID as well. Okay, ID equal to 1, age 22, address and name and phone number. Okay, so we are able to find a user by the ID. Okay, now the next thing what we wanted to do, update a user. Okay, so if you want to update a user, you need to get 2 things. First is the ID and that object itself. Okay, so here let me write a function const update user. Okay, and update user by ID we can say. And here what I will do, this is going to take two parameters. First is the ID and second is users. Now here inside this function db dot collection and user, and after that I need to pass a doc. Okay, so this doc means I am pointing to the particular document with the ID, and I can write here set. Okay, and I can provide users. So whatever the object I will be getting, I am directly setting to this ID. Okay, now then, and I can write here console.log user. So user updated successfully. Okay, save it and have a look. So here what I will do, update user by ID, and I need to pass first as a ID. So let's consider ID as a 1, and the next I will pass here user object. So let me copy this object from here. Okay, so paste it here, and I will change name. So make it as a Dan. Okay, now let's give as a 27 age and save it. So this will update, and after that I can call this function to get the ID. So I can write this function after this. Okay, so let me execute this. So you can see here I am getting users updated successfully, ID equal to 1 and name equal to Dan, age equal to 27. Okay, so let me do get all. So let me comment both of lines and do here get all users. Okay, and execute this. So as you can see here, I have this previous object and this object we have modified. So 1 and name equal to Dan and age equal to 27. Okay, so these are the two values we are updated, and you can see here it's updated one. Now if you want to verify in database, you can see here as well. So I got here age equal to 27, name equal to Dan. Okay, so we are done with the update. The next thing what I wanted to do is remove. If I want to delete a document, so let's write a function for that. Const delete user. Okay, and this is going to take a parameter that will be the ID. The next thing, let's call db dot collection. Okay, dot, and here we can provide doc ID. So doc, and this is going to be your ID, and now I can write here delete. So dot delete. Okay, this is the method I need to call. After that I can call then. Okay, and here it is going to give me a response. So I can write console.log user deleted successfully. Okay, now let's save it and call this method. So delete user and pass this ID as a 1. Save it and execute this. So user deleted successfully. Is I am calling somewhere else? Let me check. Oh, get user. So let me comment this line. Okay, this user has been deleted. If I am coming here, you can't see that record with the 1 ID. Okay, so it has been deleted. Okay, so this is how you can delete a user. Now let's comment this line. The next thing, what if I wanted to get a user by name? So let me write a function. So const get user by name. Okay, now it is going to take a name and here it will give you a document. Okay, so what we will do, db dot collection, and here I can write where, and here this where is going to take 3 parameters. Okay, the first parameter is field name. So what is the field name in database? So as you can see here, I have this field equal to name only. Okay, so I can define here name. Second parameter is going to be your condition, so I have to check equal. Okay, the next parameter is your value, so provide name because we are getting name from here. After this condition I can write get. Okay, and here I can write then. So it might be there will be multiple people with the same name. So what we need to write? We need to write const users, and here I will write here response dot, and it is going to give a multiple record, so I can write docs and map. Okay, and with the map I will find the record one by one, so I can call it as here doc, and I can write doc dot data. Okay, doc dot data. So now all the value will be stored to the user. So let me print this user. So users. Okay, let me call this method here and provide name. So let's call it as Alex. Okay, save it and execute this. So as you can see here, I have this object Alex. Okay, so this is a array, and inside array I have this object, but still you can see I am not getting this ID. So for that, so I need to spread this one, curly bracket, after that ID equal to doc dot ID. Okay, and now I can write here like this. Okay, once again let me execute this. With the ID I have this document. Okay, now let me insert with the same name one more document. So for that I need to write here Alex. Okay, and uncomment the line and execute it. Okay, so at a time I am executing both. So you can see here user added successfully, and right now I am getting 2 users. Okay, so this is the first user and this is the second user what just before I added. Here age equal to 22. So as you can see here I am getting age equal to 22. So now let's think, if I wanted to find all the users whose age is more than 18. Okay, so what can I do? So for that we can use this. We need to write this kind of function only, but there will be modification. Okay, so let me show you what we have to do for that. So let me write a function get user by age. So get user by age. Okay, and now you need to provide age here. Okay, so let me give here age. Okay, and you have to copy the same line and you have to paste it here. You don't have to do much. Okay, so instead of this I need to provide age and here age. Okay, so now it is matching equal. So let me call this function and let me pass here value as a 12 because we have one data with the 12. So let me execute this. Okay, so you can see here I have this object which is equal to 12. Now what if I want to all the age which is greater than 18? Okay, so here you need to pass 18. Okay, and you need to change this condition. Okay, so the age which is greater than 18, just give it to me. So now let's stop and execute this. So as you can see here I am getting this multiple record with the age 22. Why? Both users age is greater than 18. Okay, so we have here couple of options. So as you can see here, so you can provide greater than or equal to. Okay, so you can check like this. Okay guys, as you have seen, we are done with our operation. So let me write this configuration file in different files. So for that, let me create a file called firebase.js. okay, so now I have this file, so I can paste these things there. Let me cut it, okay, and paste it here. Now what I have to do, so I can write here module dot exports, and export equal to, I can write here db. okay, so from here I am exporting this, I can write directly db. okay, now let's come here and let's import that db here. So const db equal to require and give here path name. So I can write dot firebase. okay, so from here I am getting this db. Now let me execute to get all user, is it working or not. I can execute this one. So as you can see here, I am getting all the records. So how many records? 3. So we are getting all the records. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe. If you have any question, you can ask me comment section. So there is a link in description of this video, so you can get this code. Okay guys,